lava here between this piece of tape and that piece of tape, and your object is to get across the lava without touching it, okay? The good news is that each one of these pieces of paper here acts as a barrier. So you gotta come up with an idea, a plan to get across using these pieces of paper without stepping on the lava, okay? Using it as a barrier. So you guys each can take one and come up with a plan, and whenever you're ready, you guys can start.
Do we each want to go around and step on the line? Every other square. Does anyone else want to pick one? I agree with the statement, so what I'm thinking, guys, we all want to go around and say our ideas. Every other square, we put it on every other. The first one lines up with the line, then starts on that red square, then the yellow. And then all the one person, and the one person goes across doing that. Okay, you right now. We already have our plan. Because it has Eric, go across. Take the piece of tape, so go. Green, not yellow, Push it. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, careful. Good job, you doing great. Blue, we are doomed. Go. Okay, slow. Not until he's off the square you go. Do last. Okay, you can do last. You can do last. Go for it. Yes. You can do it. Alright. Nice job. Alright, wait, next. Don't worry, you got it.
Alright, good job, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Piece of paper.
Here you go, Barton.
Thank you. Alright, you guys can start your presentation anytime you're ready.
Okay, we are the Jurassic Ocelots. We're missing one. His name is Bedry. These symbols right here represent us, or what they think represents themselves.
Okay, so when we did our team building exercises, our coaches were amazed that we did them so quickly because in the past, other teams had taken slower times.
Also, you might have been noticing that we've been passing around this ball from here to there all the way. So what this is when someone's holding the ball, that means that they can talk. So if he's trying to say something and I'm trying to say something at the same time, no one can understand us. Also, there's one strategy we have about making up what we should do, where we say all the things we want to, then we vote on that.
We had a meeting where there was a situation with a tornado warning, and it was a normal day, so there were tons of children at the Children's Museum, and we had to evacuate them down, and they were really scared, so we had to comfort them, which was really hard to do, and but we managed to do it, and we even got a letter from the manager of the Children's Museum saying how thankful she was.
During that tornado warning, we had to solve the problem, which is pretty obvious. We had to entertain all those kids that were there. So we had to make sure they had fun, which we had to get out a bunch of board games and set them up and start activities for them to do. And then we had to show gracious professionalism by giving up our own time for our meeting to help all of them so they could have fun, since they spent money to go to the Children's Museum and stuff. We had to work as a team since not just one of us could do it. We had to have all of us doing it because there's a ton of kids. And we had to integrate all the skills that we had learned into helping them.
And then thank you. And then just a few more interesting facts about our team. We come from all different places. We've got homeschool, we go to public schools, and here we're just integrating with each other. We're making new friendships, and this is actually our third year as the Jurassic Ocelots. We've been going now for quite a while, so thank you for watching our presentation.
Also, one more thing, we actually have an autistic member on our team too. Just wanted to mention that.
Okay.
How you doing?
Thank you, sirs.
I notice you've added 2 core values that aren't on the FLL list. You would talk about that for just a minute?
Sorry, sir. I'm not just sure I heard the question.
You added on this list, you said we added 2 core values to the list, and so I just wondered if you would talk about that someone would talk about that for a second.
Oh, well, like we wrote out our core values and stuff, and then like when people wouldn't get along or stuff, like as we would go, we'd add stuff to our list. Like I was not writing it, so I can't remember like for sure, word for word, but like we had to add things like you don't mess with don't mess with like other players and stuff like that.
Yeah, that like he said, and then we also had no negativity. Just because in general we want to be polite, we want to be showing a good example for future members, and we want like when we go through the children's museum, as we're walking, we want to show, yeah, that's the robotics team. They are polite, respectful. They are a good team.
Okay, thanks.
What did you work on this project?
I helped a lot with the programming,
Okay.
and my teacher says I also helped a lot with everything else.
Well, like for example, we did a skit for the project for our thing and our different things. So he helped. Like we had to build a truck thing for our skit, so he helped building that, and he helped with the skit a lot too.
So you in the back there, you tell us about the project a little bit?
Project?
Yeah.
Which one?
Like right here, like on the post, like what we worked on,
This one?
like the truck we designed.
Oh.
Okay, so our project was bees are dying from the pesticides used to get rid of mosquitoes, and also during transport they would die because the people transporting them, they're accepting to do things that aren't good for the bees.
What first started was after we took a vote for what we wanted our project to be, we said, oh yeah, bees, and we found pesticides. But as we did a lot of research about that, we found that while pesticides such as neonicotinoids were a big problem, there was also the transport of bees to California for the almond industry. So our project sort of shifted about.
The almond, California is the only state in all of America that does almonds. So almost the only plant that grows in California is almond.
What sort of led you toward bees? Where'd that idea come from?
Well, we did tons of different ideas, and my grandma was a beekeeper, so I immediately went to bees. And Brighton, he was also researching bees, so I'm letting him tell you about the research.
Yeah, so I actually, at my old school, one of my friends did this great presentation at our school, which actually got on the news, which was amazing. And he said that if bees go extinct, we will go extinct in 3 months. Exactly 3 months. So that's where I came up with the idea for all the bee things, but we all worked on for the project.
Yeah. And also, like, the bees, they pollinate, I can't remember the exact percentage, but, like, they pollinate pretty much 80%? Okay. They pollinate, like, 80% of our food. So there's other pollinators, but all those other species of pollinators, it's only 20%. There's even, like, there's bugs that pollinate, insects that pollinate, mammals that pollinate. There's all those things that pollinate, but it's only 20% with all those things compared to that one thing, bees.
So your solution would be, we
Like,
understand the problem.
doing, like, for our solution, we were doing mostly the thing of transporting to California. We were finding out tons of bees die on that transport to California. So at first we were like thinking, oh, we can just have bees live in California. Then we found out the almonds only have the pollen one time during the year. So it's like a 2-day period that they have pollen, I think. Oh, 2 weeks, I think. So bees have to have constant pollen all year round.
I'm sorry. Did you have another question?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, very
Thank
good.
you.
You wanna talk about the regular robot a little bit? Did you guys have fun doing that? No?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
been a good year. Some of us will be retiring this year, so it's been a good long run, and thanks for having us, I guess.
Thanks for sharing, we enjoyed it.
Sure. Have a great day.
You too.